Now, let's just ask this question. What kind of family members does God want in His family? What kind of family members would you want in your family? I mean, you would want loving and kind people, wouldn't you? You would want people that cared about you. Well, I came up with these characteristics. I believe God wants us to be loving. You know, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and then love thy neighbor as thyself. He wants us to be loving. He wants us to be faithful. God wants us to have faith, to trust in Jesus, to have confidence in Jesus. He wants us to be humble, to have a humble spirit, not a proud, haughty spirit. He wants us to have a servant's heart, to be willing to help somebody, like this whole church is, willing to help. We're just willing to help. It's just such a good place, a good thing. But we're also willing to suffer. And I think when you think willing to suffer, I think one way to look at that is we're willing to help even if it costs us something. I got to give up my favorite TV show to come help you change your tire. Okay, well, I'll do that. You know, I got to give up this to go help you do whatever. It's willing to suffer to be a servant. That's the attitude Jesus is looking for. So how does He select people with those characteristics? How would you do that if you were God? How would you set things up? How would you select the people who really have these characteristics from the people who are pretending to have them just so they could go to heaven? I mean, that would be a real deal. You know, if you're just passing out money and milkshakes all the time, people are going to say, oh yeah, I love you, man. I'm loving you. But they might not really love you. So here's how God is going about selecting people who really have those characteristics of love and faith and servant's heart and humility. He created a world which reveals a person's true heart. And that's the world that we live in now. And if you want to look in Genesis chapter 1 and 2, but what you'll see in this is that, to look at the notes up here for a second, that what He did was He made a very good world. And He made very good people. Genesis 1:31. He provided us with everything we need to survive, but then He gave us free will to choose to obey Him or not.